The Democrats, they're on a warpath with Joe Biden.
What?
They throwing him under the bus. I say just about anything. Hello, everyone, and thank you for stopping by to see Sand Fade today. Something every day, y'all, with this Biden stuff. The Democrats, y'all, they don't love Biden no more. They placed him in that White House. You notice I said placed him in there. And now they're trying to destroy the man. Destroy him. And now there's also another third document found, yo. But they trying to downplay it. They don't want him to look too bad. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, y'all. I'm going to show y'all some videos and y'all going to be probably angry about, upset, and mad. Because the Democrats, you know, they don't want to look stupid. They don't want to look stupid because they voted for a man who has done the same thing that they accused Trump of doing. Okay. But what's really going to happen? I'm going to get into this. But first, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for subscribing new people to my channel. And I want you to watch the entire video, the whole video, because sometimes I do get long-winded. And if you want to support my channel, go to TimberlilyCreations.com, okay? I have mugs over there, beautiful mugs over there. And I also make jewelry. My Etsy store is down in the description box. And I cook too. So go to cookingwithsandrafaye.com for delicious meals for your family. Moving right along here. Look at this right here. Now, y'all need to pay attention today. Like I said, don't be skipping. Don't be skipping my video. I work hard on this. Don't be skipping, y'all. Right here it says from the Washington Examiner. Biden team informs DOJ of a third classified document discovery. Third document. Poor Biden, he can't even get a break. But hold on, I'm going to tell y'all why they doing this to Joe Biden. I'm going to tell you, hold on a second. Okay, third document. I want y'all to listen to this. I'm trying to pull this up. I'm kind of slow about it. Come on, here, come on now. Listen to this right here. Listen.
Here. Jonathan, our team just got off the phone with a senior official at the Department of Justice weighing in on this point, that we appear to be able to confirm that that is correct, that a third discovery was a single document. According to this official to Fox News, the DOJ just found out about that one this morning, and it was found at his residence.
Whoa, at his residence? At his home? Where he lives? In Delaware? Is that resident? That's where they found it at? But you know what, though? The Democrats, they're going to play this down, y'all. They're going to play it down because, oh, that's one document to hundreds of documents that Trump took. They're going to play it down. It don't mean nothing. But it does because he was vice president and he had no business with no documents, not even one in his hand. Not one. Okay. He don't declassify stuff. Trump declassified his stuff. Biden can't do that. He was the VP at the time. Moving right along here. Also, listen to this right here. Ooh, Lord. Simon still bothering me, y'all. Still bothering me. Now, Biden think he's so cool. He got a nice car. I ain't gonna lie. It's really nice. It's really nice, you know. But pay attention to the inside of his garage. Pay attention. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have seen this video before, but pay attention.
By the way, they tell me, and I'm looking forward, if it's true, to driving one, that they're making an electric Corvette and go 200 miles an hour. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. So I'm excited about it.
Look at that messy garage. Do you see that, y'all? Do you see it? Do you see the boxes and the papers and everything stacked? But he said it's secure. It's in a locked garage. Locked. So you trying to tell me nobody can't come in the house and then go through the garage that way? Huh? Locked? Is it really locked? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not secure. It's not. Okay? It's not supposed to have any windows. None. Okay? There's windows on his garage door. Okay? I'm trying to hurry because I don't want to be too long today because I got some things to do. Now, look at this right here. I love me some Peter Ducey. Y'all seen this? Have y'all seen it? I'm going to get to it, y'all. Hope y'all still sticking with me. I got some deniers. I want to show y'all them.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President,
Okay.
classified material next to your Corvette. What were you thinking?
Let me, I'm going to get a chance to speak on all this, God willing, soon. But as I said earlier this week, people, and by the way, my Corvette's in a locked garage. Okay, so it's not like you're sitting out in the street.
So
but at any rate,
was in a locked garage.
yes, as well as my Corvette. But as I said earlier this week, people know I take classified documents and classified material seriously. I also said we're cooperating fully and completely with the Justice Department's review. As part of that process, my lawyers reviewed other places where documents from my time as vice president were stored, and they finished the review last night. They discovered a small number of documents of classified markings in storage areas and file cabinets in my home and my personal library. This was done in the case of the Biden Penn. This was done in the case of the Biden Penn Center. The Department of Justice was immediately, as was done, the Department of Justice was immediately notified, and the lawyers arranged for the Department of Justice to take possession of the document. So we're going to see all this unfold. I'm confident. Thank you very much.
They own him, boy. Did you see how, calm he was? Did you see how he explained why he had the documents? The Democrats love that. Trump didn't do that. Trump didn't let them come into his house, voluntarily take the documents. Didn't nobody turn the documents in? Biden aides turned the documents in. That was amazing, y'all. That was so amazing, even though he know he wasn't supposed to have them, and they've been there for years and years and years, they were turned in. Yay for Biden! Yay for Biden! But listen what McCarthy say. Okay? No, not right now. I want you to listen to what Biden has to say when this happened to Trump. When Trump had declassified documents in his home. They don't tell that part, y'all. They don't tell that, okay? President can declassify documents, but Biden can't. Vice president, he ain't even supposed to have them. But listen to this right here. Listen to Biden talking about Trump with documents. Listen.
When you saw the photograph of the top secret documents laid out on the floor at Mar-a-Lago, what did you think to yourself, looking at that image?
How that could possibly happen. How anyone could be that irresponsible.
He's condemning Trump for having documents in his home. Condemning when he has done the same thing. That's what the left do. They'll condemn you if you do the same thing that they do. They don't want you to do what they do. Okay? Because they crooked. They don't care about you. They only want what's best for them, their agenda. Biden is criticizing Trump for the same thing that he has done. He knew that then when he criticized Trump. He knew he had those documents. He did. Do you hear me? Left people coming over here talking smack. Do you hear me? Your commander-in-chief, the person that you put into office that was placed by y'all, knew that the documents were there because it's been there 6 years or more. He knew he had those documents, but did he turn them in? No, they sitting in his garage at his house. Okay. I want y'all to listen to McCarthy. I think he's going to do good. I'm still kind of weary about him a little bit. But he's talking good right now. For now. Let me say that. For now.
He asked President Trump to put another lock on, so they were locked. You look at President Biden. He wasn't president. He was vice president. He held these in different locations right out in the open. He criticized President Trump. Did he utilize the Justice Department to raid President Trump? Did you think that was right? They knew this had happened to President Biden before the election, but they kept it a secret from the American public. He goes on 60 Minutes, criticizes President Trump, even knowing what he has done, and he wasn't president at the time. Now we find another location that it's at, but he refused to answer. His press secretary won't answer the questions. You watched them leak photos of sitting out files of President Trump. Where's the photos of President Biden's documents? Where are those photos at? He knowingly knew this happened going into election, going into interviews. This is what makes America not trust their government. You cannot have one form of law because somebody philosophically has a...
And he is correct, y'all. Biden ordered that, y'all, on Trump, Mar-a-Lago. They ordered it. Don't you think so? Yes, they did. He did all this to Trump, and he's sitting back probably laughing because he has done the same thing. Okay. And they are condemning y'all. They are so stupid, these people. I want to know who told it on Biden? Who decided enough is enough? The people needs to know what Biden has done. The National Archives, they know those documents were missing, okay? But did they look for them? No, they didn't. Why they wait so long? They knew the documents were missing. Just like they knew Trump documents were missing. I want you to listen to this to find out who turned him in.
On the evening of November 4th, 2022, the National Archives Office of Inspector General contacted a prosecutor at the Department of Justice. It informed him that the White House had notified the archives that documents bearing classification markings were identified at the office of the Penn Biden Center for Diplomacy and Global Engagement, located in Washington, D.C. That office was not authorized for storage of classified documents. The prosecutor was also advised that those documents had been secured in an archives facility. On November 9th, the FBI commenced an assessment consistent with standard protocols to understand whether classified information had been mishandled in violation of federal law. On November 14th, pursuant to Section 600.2b of the Special Counsel Regulations, I assigned U.S. Attorney Lausch to conduct an initial investigation.
So, y'all, they've been knowing this since November the 2nd. And they just now telling the American people what's going on? Since November the 2nd, his aides turned it in because they want to be honest to the American people. Even though it's been sitting there 6 years, they turned it in. And you got to ask yourself, why? Why they turned it in, y'all? Why? They hide everything else. Why did they turn it in? The National Archive all of a sudden find out that it's missing. It gets found and the aide turns it in. Why? I'm about to tell you why in a sec. Hold your horses. You keep on watching me. Are you watching me? Not keep on. Are you still watching me? That's what I'm trying to say. Well, y'all, some people are blind to the fact. Some people don't care what Biden has done. They'll make up any type of excuse. Okay. just to glorify Biden. Even though the Democrats really don't want him. They don't want him, y'all. They still gonna glorify Biden because they placed him in the office and they don't want to look bad themselves. That's why, they doing this. Now I want you to listen to this guy right here, Hank Johnson. Georgia Democrat Hank Johnson suggests Biden found classified documents are a conspiracy and was planned. Listen at this fool.
My response to it all is that alleged classified documents showing up allegedly in the possession of Joseph Biden, there's so much that needs to be investigated, and that's what I call for, is for everything to be investigated. But I'm suspicious of the timing of it. I'm also aware of the fact that things can be planted on people. Places and things can be planted. Things can be planted in places and then discovered conveniently. That may be what has occurred here. I'm not ruling that out, but I'm open in terms of the investigation needs to be.
This nut job said that it was allegedly, when Biden himself has already come out and said that he did it. So how can that be allegedly? How? And then he's saying it's planted. Y'all, they plant this on Biden. It's a conspiracy. Well, if that's the case, why couldn't that be the same reason for Trump? Maybe it was planted on him. Okay? How come only Biden gets done wrong? Why? Not done wrong, that's the wrong word for him. Why does Biden get a pass? He gets a pass. People are doing this to him. It's conspiracy. And you don't think what they doing to Trump is a conspiracy? There's something wrong with you. Moving right along. I love it. I love it when they get on there and start crying and whining and making excuses. I love it. How about y'all? Put it on down in the comment section. They'll do anything. Anything. Listen to this, because I thought this was funny right here. I thought it was funny.
What is your reaction to them finding that the president took classified documents? Donald Trump is a threat to national security. Oh, no, they found that President Biden has some too. Oh, that is a giant misunderstanding. Misunderstanding the don't take classified documents? They're completely different situations. Where were they? In his private office in D.C. And Trump had them in his house. They just found more at Biden's house. Shut the front door. I think they did that. It's probably the only reason why they were still there. Somebody probably planted them. In his garage? In Delaware? Look, Trump knew what he was doing. Biden's old. He probably didn't realize. Well, he took them after he was vice president, which made him the exact same age Trump was. Really? Huh. He seems a lot older.
Everything he said, he had a rebuttal for. And these are the excuses that the Democrats are making. Okay? Biden didn't do this on his own, y'all. Y'all got to realize he's getting old. He can't remember stuff. Old. So they're going to make excuses for him. Now, I know Biden getting old, y'all. I know people forget things and do things. But at the time that those documents were in his house, y'all, in those other places, and God knows it's probably more, he was kind of in his right mind then. Okay, his wife knew, Jill knew, she knew those classified documents was in the house. She knew it, but she didn't do nothing about it. She knew it was wrong for him to have those documents. You don't think when people become vice president, that they don't school them on what they can and cannot do and what they can and cannot take? You don't think that she didn't know and the family didn't know Hunter Biden? They said Trump is a threat to national security. Well, I think Biden is. Because God knows what else or where else other documents are. At least Trump know where his documents was. At least he does. Okay. Listen to this, because this makes sense right here. Hope y'all still with me. Are you still with me, people? Are you still with me? Don't be skipping, because tell me. Let me tell you something. I'm getting tongue-tied here. I'm trying to say, let me tell you, there's some more good stuff coming. Listen.
Certainly blows a hole in any ability of Merrick Garland and the Department of Justice to go after Trump for allegedly mishandling classified documents. You can't say, oh, well, it's okay for Bill Clinton to have done that. It's okay for Joe Biden to have done it. It's okay for Hillary Clinton to have mishandled hundreds of classified documents. But, whoa, when Donald Trump does it, even though he may have declassified the documents and under the Presidential Records Act is allowed to maintain control over the documents, no. His name's Donald Trump, so we're going to go after him with a vengeance and threaten him with crimes.
Now the question is, will the FBI and the Department of Justice treat both cases the same? I mean, the Hillary case time has come and gone, sadly. I would have liked to have seen her held responsible. That's not going to happen. John, what are your sources telling you?
Well, listen, the first question I got to find out, are there more documents like this? If Joe Biden could walk out with these documents and bring them over to his think tank in Washington in an insecure location, maybe we don't know all the documents that he had in his possession. So the first thing that the FBI and the Justice Department will do is to try to determine if other documents walked, if other people have possession of similar documents. Then the question is, what's the intentionality of it? That's why we have the U.S. Attorney in Northern Illinois taking a look at that right now. And a third question is, Congress is going to get involved. I talked to James Comer tonight. He has a statement out saying, hey, we're going to look at this. We want to find out what's going on. You can rest assured Congress is going to keep a very close eye to make sure that Trump and Biden are treated the same way when it comes to this very same issue.
And I agree. It should be treated the same way. And if it don't, something needs to happen. Treat it the same exact way. We're going to see what's going to happen. I know a lot of y'all probably thinking, oh, ain't nothing going to happen. Ain't nothing going to be done. But there's a reason behind the Democrats, insanity, their agenda. They don't want Biden no more, y'all. They don't want him. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Now, they trying to say that, that Biden hand over his stuff willingly. They had to fight Trump to get his stuff. They had to fight him. When we all know that's a lie, y'all. Because right here from the USA Today, it said Trump served subpoena. Trump served subpoena at Mar-a-Lago home 2 months before the FBI search and raid. So they came 2 months before they, came to his house and started tearing up stuff, going into rooms, probably smelling Melania's panties, probably doing other stuff that they ain't got no business doing while Trump was away. Also here on USA Today, it said Justice Department officials declined to comment on the June effort. Listen to this. The June effort and Trump's attorneys did not respond to inquiries after the existence of the subpoena was first reported by the conservative outlet Just the News. Earlier Thursday, one of Trump's lawyers, Christina Bobb, retweeted a story from the Just the News website bearing the headlines, Trump got grand jury subpoena in spring. He got it in the spring. And he voluntarily cooperated before home was raided. He voluntarily cooperated. They was there at his house. He wasn't the president then. I'm pretty sure they had to see the documents if he voluntarily cooperated. But they left them at his house. So they must have been declassified. Do you hear me, Democrats? Declassified. He can have those declassified documents. Enough of that right there. These people get on my nerves. So you say, well, Santa Fe, why they doing this to poor Biden? Why they doing this to Biden, y'all? Do y'all feel sorry for Biden? Do you feel sorry? But this is what happens to you when you do people wrong, y'all. This is what happens when you do the American people wrong. Raising taxes, letting immigrants in here. Everything. Gas prices. This is what happens to you. Now, I don't feel too bad for him, but I'm pretty sure he's going through something, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if he had a stroke or something because, I'm pretty sure this is all stressful for him because he know that new Congress is going to put their foot on his neck. And not only is the new Congress putting their foot on his neck, let me tell you something, y'all. They don't want Biden. Democrats don't want Biden to run in 2024. Oh, no, they don't. They have a new person in mind. And I'm pretty sure some of y'all seen me talk about it down in the comments section of the last video. Look at this from Politico. The quiet maneuvering that delivers Jeffries the top House Dem spot. That's him right there. He's a Democrat. Nice looking young man. Nice looking. But he's a Democrat. So that means what? That means something right here. Cuckoo, cuckoo. That's my opinion, okay? Cuckoo, cuckoo. I'm almost done, y'all. I hope you're still watching. Hakeem Jeffries, he becomes the first black congressional party leader. First black ever. The Democrats love him. He did a speech. Man, everybody got up. He had a standing ovation. They was like, wow, we love him. This is another Obama. Listen at how he's talking. Listen. I couldn't even go through the whole speech, y'all. I couldn't because, it did something to my spirit. So I was like, no, I'm not agreeing with what he's saying. I'm just not going to agree with it. I just can't, okay? What he's saying is not true, okay? He don't like conservatives. He don't like Republicans, But to me, us conservatives and Republicans, we try to get along with the left. But you know what, though? They don't want to get along with us. Okay, if we don't agree with them with their agenda, what they trying to do for America, make us poor, make us beg, and want us to be big government, if we don't get on that train with them, they're going to condemn you. They're going to try to get rid of you some type of way. You can tell that by social media, okay? Also, with Hakeem Jeffries' rise, his members see Democrats in a total array. They like this man, y'all. Biden, you in trouble. They're going to get rid of you because they don't want you running in 2024. They just might. I don't know. They may find somebody else. But this black man right here, Hakeem Jeffries, he would love to be the second black United States American president. He would love that status. Who wouldn't? Okay? Now, if they don't get him, I don't know who else. But they figured if they put him on the ticket, the black people are going to come out in droves like roaches. They're going to come out and vote for this man because he can speak well. And he's for the Democrats and their agenda. We want to keep on getting abortions. We want to keep on just letting the immigrants in here. We want to raise the taxes so we can pay for the poor, so we can help the poor people. We want to rob Peter to pay Paul. That's what we want to do. So we need this black man to be the president. He understands our struggles, the black people. He understands that we are oppressed. He understands that we cannot do well in this white America. He understands. Y'all, that's what's coming down the pipe in 2024. Like I said, if it ain't him, it's going to be somebody else. Maybe a black man, maybe a transgender. Can you imagine if we have a transgender president dressing up like a woman? calling himself a woman or a trans man. Can you imagine that? Yo, we already the laughing stock of the whole entire world. And then you gonna put a transgender as the president? Ooh, let me get out of here. I want y'all to go down that comment section and tell me what y'all think about everything that I showed y'all today. And be truthful, be honest. And trolls, let me tell you again, just for your safety on this channel, only speak of the topic. Now, when you start calling me names, now, talking about me, you gone. You gone for good. Just like Biden's gonna be gone for good. All right. And on that note, y'all, and on that note, make sure that you come back to San Fe Unscripted. Poe Biden.
Yeah.